I think these people are from Abia State. I think these people are from Abia State, and this is what all the Igbo youth need to do right now. We need to come together and fight these Fulani herdsmen. The Abia youth are taking it upon themselves to make sure that Fulani herdsmen don't enter their land. This is what we call youth. They don't tell government, they don't tell governors, they take it upon themselves to make sure that they protect their land. And if all the Igbo youth can come together like this, I think Igbo land would have been better than this right now. So we need to come together and fight this insecurity. So if you see this video attractive, do not forget to share and drop your opinion in the comment section, because this is a good news for all the Igbo youth, especially the youth. One love.
Is for you to tell us how Israeli chased Mazi Nnamdi Kanu out of Israel. How Israeli rejected Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
No, it didn't happen. It is a lie.
So tell us.
That it is a big lie. But
I know it's a big lie.
Our executive demonstrated this nonsense that
Please tell us. Please tell us what happened.
One of our executives posted and declined and everything that he is writing about our leader, about visa to Israel because for Biafrans, because Biafrans are living here free. You know, people who are getting visa, they live free. They don't have to be afraid. It is only the people who tell lies that they have to be afraid. But the moment this man declined what Chinasa wrote, you know, he used to bring him together with our former coordinator to his Middle East meeting. The moment he saw this post, he removed him from this meeting. No more. Our leader came to Israel for the first time in October 2018. He and his assistant, that both of them ran away and hid, you know, for almost a year and moved from. I will not tell you the story how they arrived to Israel, but it took them all this long. They arrived to Israel. The first thing that they did was talk to Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Ministry of Interior. They told them everything that happened, and they got visa. Both of them got visa. Our leader is, you know, has a British passport. His assistant has German passport. So nobody suspects he came here to live or to stay, especially not a leader of a nation. Few days later, the best day of my life, I think, one of the executives called me and said, our leader is here. I thought the doctor is here. I immediately took a train to Tel Aviv,
Sure.
and I traveled. I saw him in the studio. He was with his white gown and all this. Then he raised his head and his face, and he saw me. He started smiling. He said, "This is our hero." He came to shake my hand. I told him, "No. I must hug you. I must make sure that it is you. That this is really you." It was really wonderful. Then 2 days later, I traveled with him, with my husband, to an office of police investigator, Israeli police investigator, an officer who is specialist on faces, and he is the one discovered Buhari is fake, and not only that he's fake, that he has 4 people that are copycat, imposters. And our leader was shocked that day, and he asked him to write a report. And this report was supposed to be a big bump, because why? Because these imposters, imagine, they shook the hands of ministers, prime ministers, presidents of all over the world. So it is a big shame to these people abroad, and we wanted to pay him money. This is Israel. You don't give money just like this. You have to transfer money legally through the bank, because the person has to report to the tax authorities. There is nothing like giving money in the hand here. And we couldn't succeed. And our leader asked, "I'm going back to the same coordinator. Where is your bank account? IPOB, so that I can put money in IPOB bank account and transfer it legally to the man." He said, "We don't have bank account. We closed it. We were fighting over this account, and we closed it." What was the name of the bank account? Biafra Community. Since then, Biafra Community. So my first mission given by our leader was to go and register legally and officially IPOB as IPOB. When I went to the Ministry of Justice to register IPOB, they asked me to give 3 options. So I wrote option 1, IPOB, option 2, IPOB, option 3, IPOB. I didn't, and it happened. It was legally registered on 19th of June 2019. Then our leader went and gave an interview in the Israeli national TV. Then he went lectures in the Jerusalem University, in Tel Aviv University. He met with politicians in Israel. Which nonsense about visa this man is talking? We were with him all this time. It never happened. After 3 weeks, he left. And when he came back, he had meetings with Ministry of Foreign Affairs. With our leader. He was twice here. So if he was deported, how come?
How will he come back for the second time?
And he had a meeting with the.
You're right.
He came. He met Minister of Foreign Affairs together with our Rabbi Chaim Klein, together with one of our executives here, the same executive that declined the mountains that Chinasa wrote. So he met more politicians. He fixed so many appointments for him. So I think that what Chinasa did is to tell this story, to reflect maybe on the reason of the deportation of our former coordinator. To show that Israel is not allowing the Arabs. It is a lie. It didn't happen. It never happened. I also fought with him about it in I think it was mostly on Twitter. And I told him that each time he will write something against Israel, which is a lie, which is stories, he will find me there with him. That's why when I had my achievement in the parliament, this is what he said. Yes, we are fighting, but we have the same common target or the same cause. Told him, no, we don't have the same cause, because I know what I'm doing. I'm doing that first day that I contacted our lobbies, I was devastated because our leader, I was sure that our leader will be free. I came with tears in my eyes to these lobbies, and I told her, help me to save the life of the people of Biafra, please help me. And since then, we are together 9 months. What did this man do? Other people do? They are all living in Europe. Most of them are living free life, legal life, because in Europe the law is different. In Europe, if you are living 5 years, you can bring after 5 years the whole family with you. All of you will be there legal. So if you are there legal, I'm talking about the rest of them, not even China that is living in an Arab country, but the rest of them. You are there. You are there in Switzerland, in Germany, in Ireland, in Australia. What are you doing? Why didn't you contact any lobbyist, any local mayor, any local politician? Do you think that it is easy? It took me many months, but I am here. I'm achieving. Nothing is coming, free, and nothing is coming fast, instant. You have to work. So I gave her money. I told her, please, this is the money that I have. Start doing something. And then I went to my coordinator and I told him this is what I did. He took the case to our members. We are not many members, and they decided to contribute because every month we are paying $2,000 to this lobbies every month. And once people don't have money, me and the coordinator, we are adding with our own money. It is not easy, but we are doing it because we see the cause in front of our eyes. We see the important thing in front of our eyes, to release our leader and to free Biafra. This is what we see.
Sister, please.
Trying to gossip.
Sister, hold on.
To blame and accuse and attacking this and that.
Sister
Do
Rachel.
something after attacking people. Did you bring Biafra to your people?
Sister, I want to ask you, where did Chinasa get that information that Israel kicked Mazen Nandekan out? Where did he get that kind of information?
I don't know, and I don't think the kind of information. I think that he invented it by himself because at that time our coordinator was deported, and it is a shame for a coordinator to be deported. What will he say? So he did it all together. Israel is not supporting Biafra, and as a fact, if you want to see a fact, look what they did to the coordinator. Look what they did to Mazi Lamdikano, and he said Spain. Which Spain? You are talking. I told him, are you talking about Spain? Spain that is not giving independence to the Catalonians. They are fighting with them since 1712. They are fighting for them. How much is it? 500 years fighting for the independence, and they don't let them. And you are telling me he could get a visa from Spain? Which visa? Which visa? What are you talking? What do you exactly know? And I asked him to come. Many times I asked him, come to Israel. You are the Middle East threat. Come to Israel. Meet our interior people. He said, no, I'm living in Kuwait. But I know that he is married to a foreigner.
Yes,
so most probably he has
the wife is from Eritrea. The wife is from Eritrea.
So he could use it and come. If he could use it and come,
yes.
Come. You are the one, not only that you are in the US, but you are in charge of the Middle East. Come meet the people here. Tell them exactly what is happening in Biafra.
He refused to come.
It will help to give our people, instead of visa every 3 months, at least visa once a year. This is what I'm trying to do now through the parliament. But he didn't. He didn't. So it is good to tell stories. But one day, the truth is always, this is the nature of truth. Always must come. Always. You can't hide the truth.
So the reason why that coordinator was actually deported was because he lied.
Yes, he lied. He lied to the immigration. He planted this article that he a wanted man in the zoo because he hosted our leader.
I couldn't hear him.
And not only this, unfortunately, when they found that it is not true, they found also that he had some members of his family in Israel that they did the same. They did the same. They planted the same article.
All the family members of this man who lives in Israel also lie.
They are already deported.
Okay.
They did it. They did it because they thought it will. They never think, nobody thought ever that this judge will send people, investigators, to check. Because if somebody is telling like, you will not live in like this.
Okay.
So,
Okay. The judge sent investigation to check background of that guy. Hey, Israel with a security become.
When they asked him for the address of our office, he gave a different address. Address of some, I don't know of whom. Even when he arrived to Nigeria, he called me and I helped him to get some of the money for compensation to his employers. So, yeah. So sorry. We kept quiet because we didn't want this, story to go out. But when you continue telling lies and accusing Israel, and you are not doing nothing, when this war with Gaza started, when he started praising our people here, each time I'm getting alert, I'm sending the people, please run to the bomb shelter. They run like me, 4 times, 5 times a day to the bomb shelter. They were very much afraid. Couldn't he give a good word and encouragement word, write something, say something, post something, call your coordinator, check how your people are. One of the members said, do you mean that this DOS forgot us? Yes, they forgot us. They forgot. They abandoned IPOB in Israel.
They abandoned it.
They just abandoned IPOB in Israel.
Madam, do you know that if this coordinator had used IPOB story, he would have gotten his papers in Israel, because we are under persecution. Nigerian government is persecuting our people. They are killing us.
Yes.
They are destroying our land, kidnapping our people, jailing our people. This would have been the best.
He didn't say nothing.
Yes.
Only when he was asked to leave Israel. Only when he was caught in his home. For years, he didn't say nothing, and he didn't do anything, so that people will see that he is fighting for Biafra. So if you are not doing any activity for Biafra, the only time that he did was during our independence. They knew that the immigration police will not search after anybody, so they did a beautiful parade in Tel Aviv, and people liked it so much. Israeli people liked it so much. And they asked my husband, what is this? My husband said, this is Biafra, for Biafra. We were so enthusiastic. One woman saw me, I didn't know even that she's working, on the radio, Israeli radio. She contacted me on Facebook. So this is how you make contact. This is how you promote your story.
Okay.
Not to go and parade yourself.
I want to ask you some.
And go back to work and to your.
I want to ask you some few questions. I want to ask you some few questions because I don't want this program to be too long. I want to ask you some few questions before I will free you and open line to answer 1 or 2 calls. Then we will close the program. The first question I want to ask you is this: in sincerity, who is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to you? How do you see Mazi? How can you define Mazi Nnamdi Kanu?
I want to say God, but God is great and God is big, so he's the man after God.
Yeah, not God.
He is the one that woke me from a very deep sleep. Very, very deep sleep. We were busy here raising our children, and I didn't even have Facebook. One of my workers told me, Rachel, you must be connected to the world. I opened a Facebook page for you. The first thing I saw, somebody, a Biafran, connected me to the page of Radio Biafra London, and I found myself fighting with Muslims And then I heard our leader's voice, and all my body was shivering. And I ran to my husband. Listen, this is Martin Luther King. Listen to this voice.
Yeah.
I couldn't rest. Since then, I couldn't sleep all night long, all day, just looking. I went. That time he was in jail, and I learned a lot about him. And I went to every holy grave, King David's grave, Samuel the prophet. All the biggest holy graves everywhere in Israel to pray for his release. And when he came to Israel, it was wow. One of his men started asking me questions, and I didn't know that he started asking me questions, asked them pictures of my husband or children, and it's only later because he saw how I'm so devoted. He told me that he's working with our leader, and he was the one that called me. I was busy with campaign here for our mayor, our city mayor, and he called me and he said, "Madi Lamdi is in Israel." I told him, no. He said, "I'm not joking." I told him, "Okay, don't joke." I closed the phone, and then our executive called me to say our leader is here. For me, our leader is number one in this world. Number one in this world. I'm so much loyal to him. I will never move from him 1 millimeter. I will never disappoint him.
Okay, thank you.
As long as I live,
thank you. You have answered.
For my leader.
You have answered the first question. Biafrans, una anugo. Only Israel, a great nation, a woman from a great nation. Obodo a na-atụ ụjọ. Obodo onye na-achị ha a na-akpọ Ogbuefi onye mepim amaghịrị akpa ose. Tell you how much she loves Martin Luther King.
Your voice is disappearing.